I heard they meet him up to heaven. I met her, I was 11 minutes late from me. What if I just let them go? I grew up in purity culture, white knuckle, tight grip, shame in my late teens. Read I Kissed Dating Goodbye, yeah. That book rewired my brain. It was years before I kissed a girl, I called it sin. Save yourself from marriage etched into my skin. Church on every corner, I gave them all I had. Different rooms, different roles, still felt spiritually bad. Smiling on the surface, but rotting underneath. Lonely in the crowd is saved, no relief. They said desire was dangerous and my body was a war. So I buried every question till I couldn't anymore. Just let them go. I kissed myself goodbye, trying to be holy. Traded truth for fear, now I don't even know me. Lived inside a script that was never mine. Called it divine, but it blurred every line. I was choking on the guilt they sold me, praying to a silence that controlled me. If this was love, why did it feel like a lie? Somewhere along the way, I kissed myself goodbye. 33, gave it up, not love, just defeat. Years of pressure breaking down everything in me. And I hated who I was the second it was done. Like I proved them right, like I become the one. Married out of guilt, yeah, I forced it to be real. But you can't build a life on something you don't feel. It collapsed in silence before it could begin. Two strangers playing roles, calling it a win. Still chasing God harder, thinking I was the flaw. But the closer I got, the more broken I saw. I dated hell for a year, yeah. She tore me apart, still on my knees begging God. With a shredded heart, started drowning the noise. With the bottle of smoke, didn't recognize the man in the mirror I broke. Just let them go. I kissed myself goodbye, trying to be holy. Traded truth for fear, now I don't even know me. Lived inside a script that was never mine. Called it divine, but it blurred every line. I was choking on the guilt they sold me, praying to a silence that controlled me. If this was love, why did it feel like a lie? Somewhere along the way, I kissed myself goodbye. For months she came to me in dreams, not a face I knew, but she felt like everything. I wanted her, feared I was losing my mind, like reality was breaking from the inside. I questioned my sanity every night the same. Then right after I escaped that living flame, I met her. I was 38. What if I let them go? Not a fantasy, flesh and breath and soul. Like something ancient finally made me whole. We didn't wait for answers handed down in fear. We tore it all apart just to see what was real. We dug through the doctrine, the shame, the control. Every buried question they told us to withhold. And what we found wasn't what we were told. No fire, no chains, no heaven to withhold. I found myself alive when I stopped being holy. Gave back the fear, now I finally know me. Stepped out the script that was never mine. And truth doesn't need their warning signs. No more guilt in the way they sold me. No more silence trying to control me. If this is love, I don't have to ask why. The day I let it die was the day I came alive. They said, lose yourself to find him. But I truly found myself when I let them go.